Hi guys, in today's video I'll be sharing with you the E-moderators account answers to help you with the sign up process. But before we go into that, I just want to shout out to my 8 subscribers. I love you guys. It's one thing to subscribe to someone with a huge following, but to start with someone from scratch is actually, it takes a special kind of person. I just want to appreciate you guys. You're very special to me and thank you so much. Anyway, without further ado, let's get into the video. So the E-moderators account is one of the best chat moderation accounts out there. It is actually comparable to CloudWorkers, only that CloudWorkers pays a little bit higher than E-moderators. But one advantage that I love about this account is that they pay weekly. Like if you work today, after 7 days you'll get paid. They pay out, their payout days are normally on Monday or early Tuesday morning. That is, if you are in my country, you receive your money early Tuesday morning or Monday in the evening. So I love this about this account. Another thing about E-moderators account is that it pays 0.07 euros. Now the best part, again, why I love this account is that this amount is not constant. Like, this is when you write one message, up from 1 message to 300 messages, that's when you get paid 0.07 euros. But if you write more than that, maybe 400 to 500, the rates will go higher and you can get paid even 0.08 euros. So the more messages you write per month, the more messages you write per week, the higher you get paid per message sent. Lastly, what I love about this account is that they do offer guidance. If you do something wrong, you won't wake up one day and they've closed your account. Like, they'll give you grace, they'll teach you, they'll tell you where you're going wrong, so it's easier for you to learn on the job. With the CloudWorkers account, they just compile your mistakes, and if you miss a comma, if your grammar is not up to standard, if you do anything wrong, you'll never know. You'll just wake up one day and all of a sudden your login details are not working, your account will be closed. But with the moderators account, they give you guidance. They'll tell you, you missed a comma here, you spelled this word wrong, stuff like that. So it's easier for you to adjust your mistakes. I'm not saying that they will condone your mistakes for long. I'm just saying you won't lose your account as easily as you would with CloudWorkers. It's easier to maintain an E-moderators account, and that's what most people don't know about this account. So I feel like that's enough prep for today. Let's get into how you get to answer these questions to increase your chances of getting this account. Do stick to the end of this video so that you don't miss a thing.
So this is how the application page looks like on E-moderators. And just before you get started, remember that you need a VPN before you start the application process. Okay, so you're going to fill in your name, and take note of this part, because now using the VPN, the location that you'll put on the VPN, it has to be consistent everywhere. If you set your VPN to Canada, your location is in Canada, then you should show that your nationality is also Canadian. So now that you've gotten all that out of the way, let's go ahead and start the application process. As you can see, the first thing is just writing your personal details such as name, email, age, nationality, country of residence, then the country where you want to apply. So the next thing is your Skype. I know people do make the mistake of writing their names. If my name is Christine, then I just end up writing Christine Mungai. But if you don't know how to get your Skype name, I got you. I'm going to show you right now how you're going to get your Skype name, otherwise known as Skype ID. So you will log in into your Skype ID, and then you will scroll down to where it says Skype profile. Okay, then from there you will see your Skype name right here. Okay, so this is your Skype name. Don't just write your name and assume that is your Skype name. I'll just go ahead and click copy and then come and paste here. So that is your Skype name. Okay, So next, this is another very important part. You just don't want to write one sentence and leave it at that. You're going to write a nice description of your work experience and who you are and why you should get hired. So this is how I've rated my work experience. I've started by introducing myself, and yeah, I'm just going to read it out for you. So I'm Christine, an experienced chat moderator with a background in social media management and freelance writing. I excel at keeping conversations engaging, entertaining, and personalized to match each person's interest. I have strong storytelling skills, a quick wit, and the ability to create a fun experience that keeps people coming back for more. My fast typing speed, attention to detail, and ability to multitask allow me to handle multiple conversations seamlessly. I understand how to maintain the right tone, adapt to different personalities, and keep interactions flowing naturally. I would love to bring my skills to your team. So I might add specifically e-moderators team, just to make it super personalized. But yeah, you could write something along those lines. Now let's get into the questions. So before you get in the questions, this is what they tell you. They explain everything to you and they give you tips on how to pass the test. Okay, so number one is you should avoid very short answers. You should also avoid giving contact information such as WhatsApp, Facebook, or Instagram. Be careful with spelling mistakes, okay, because these people expect you to be a native. For instance, if I said I'm a Canadian, if I'm writing in Canadian English, then I'm native to that language and I'm not supposed to be writing grammar mistakes. If you said you are from the US, you should know that there is US English and there is also British English. So if you set your account to be from Britain or the UK, then you understand that from that part you will have to write that type of English. Yeah, if your account is from the US, be mindful of how you write your grammar. They are very different and you should take note. So with that in mind, let's get started with the questions. First question is, hello, how are you, gorgeous? Do you fancy a chat? What are you looking for? And this is my answer. Hi darling, I'm great. How are you doing? Of course, I'd love to chat. I'm here to make friends and have a good time. How about you? Notice how I have finished my reply with a question. This will make sure that they are propelled to give me a reply also, and this keeps the conversation going. Let's go to the next question. The second test question is, I have a wide range of interesting hobbies from cooking to hiking. I would say I'm quite an adventurous person. Taking calculated risks and the feel of adrenaline is the only thing that makes me feel alive these days. Then ha ha ha, they laugh. I do, however, make time for the odd moments of peace now and then. Tell me about yourself. What are your hobbies? So this is my reply. That's amazing. I'm surprised that we have a lot of things in common. I'm also an adventure junkie. I enjoy any activity that can give me an adrenaline rush, but once in a while I love those laid back activities such as swimming on a beautiful beach. Do you plan on picking up new hobbies soon? Again, end with a question mark. Let's go to the next question. Question number 3. The next question is, hello, I've been offline lately due to work issues. That's why I haven't been able to answer you, baby. How about you leave me your WhatsApp so we don't need to message here anymore? If you don't want to, I'll just give you my Facebook details instead. I really want to continue getting to know you. Now, remember the basics rules of chat moderation is that you're never supposed to give out your details. You are just chatting on behalf of someone else, so you can't give your details. So this is a trick question. They just want to see how you can navigate that. And this was my reply. I said, I'm so thrilled to hear from you. How have you been? I'm sorry to hear you've been so busy with work. I'm also eager to know you better. That's why I think it's better to keep our conversations here for now. By the way, what kind of projects have you been working on lately? So remember, this is just a test. So you can't give your reply as if you've already spoken to this person. Remember, the previous questions were talking about hobbies, and now they are talking about taking you off the platform. Remember, this is just a test question. So basically, you are talking to different profiles. Okay, they are giving you examples of how your conversation will look like. One will be talking about adventures, the next person will be talking about something different. So you'll have to adapt to that. You have to keep that in mind. You're not speaking to one person, you are speaking to different people. Now this person is telling you that you've not been talking to them lately, while the other person was talking about their hobbies. So obviously these are different profiles. Yeah, so now this was my reply. Notice how I just tried to take this person off the topic of sharing my contact details by just trying to give the conversation a different direction. Okay, so I am asking him, because he already spoke about his work, what kind of project they are working on. Okay, so put that in mind, that you'll be talking to different people, so the conversations should be tailored to that specific, I mean, your replies should be tailored to that specific message. Don't start to tell someone, I told you the last time these are my hobbies. You can't tell them that, because these are completely different people. Okay, so that was my reply. Let's move on to the next question. So the next question is, I like you a lot, not just your physique but also your personality. I really value people with good principles, and I promise you it doesn't bother me if you're married with children or not. I think now would be a great opportunity for us to meet up as friends and grab a coffee. We can then see what the future brings. What do you think? Again, you're not supposed to be promising these people that you'll be meeting them up, so you can't promise that I'll meet you next week. We can plan a meetup. You're not supposed to give them false hopes. Yeah, so this was my reply to this question. You are so kind. I'm glad to hear that you value principled people. That says a lot about you as a person. I'm currently not available for a meetup because of work issues, but I'll let you know once things fall back into place. By the way, do you like hanging out a lot? How often do you go out? Let's go to the next one. Next question is, have you spent your whole life living in this city? I was originally born in Belgium, but my family moved here when I was a child. I studied architecture at university, and I have been working as an architect for the last 10 years. So why don't you tell me a little bit more about yourself? So this was my reply to that question. Wow, that's an interesting career to have. I'm only here for work. I'm in the marketing field, and I have been living in the city for about 5 years now. Do you ever think of going back to Belgium, or is this your forever home now? Remember that your answer should not be short. That was a basic rule given at the beginning of this test question. For most chat moderation accounts, you should make sure that the reply is at least 75 characters. So let's go to the next question. So it's saying, I'm going to be very honest with you. I've seen your profile and I would like to spend the night with you. I'm looking for sex with someone who can be discreet. I'm a very good lover, and I will always attend to my partner's needs before my own. What I can offer you is a total freedom, respect, and a lot of passion. I'm looking forward to hearing back from you. Trust me, you won't regret a thing. Here is my reply. That's so sweet. That's exactly the kind of companionship that I'm looking for. That said, I'm still getting to know you better, so I think we should take things slow before planning a meetup. Tell me about a vacation you've taken recently. So from there, I'm just going to click the I'm not a robot button, and I can press send. the moment you submit your last reply, then you should write success. So I had already applied for an E-moderators account. That's why it took me straight back to the application page. So basically you just see a word written success, and then they'll tell you that they'll get back to you. So that's all in today's video. Kindly give me a like if you found any value out of this, and also please subscribe to this channel for more opportunities on how to make money online, and also guides on how to get freelancing accounts and remote work. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.